Chicago. All injuries in the NFL are unfortunate, awful and significant, and we'd all prefer no one ever got hurt playing the game. But sadly they are a fact of life in professional football. However, not all injuries are equal when it comes to their impact on players, teams and the league as a whole. One such example would be the broken collarbone suffered by Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers that immediately turned the Green Bay Packers from one of the NFC's best teams to mediocre. It completely changed the face of the NFC North and the NFC playoff chase, and it left NFL fans everywhere wondering, waiting and watching to see if the Packers could hang on long enough to get Rodgers back and still be relevant in the final push to the playoffs. When Deshaun Watson went down in Houston, it was disappointing to NFL fans everywhere because of the instant impact Watson was making across the league. Another one of those league-altering injuries occurred Sunday when Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Carson Wentz tore his ACL in Los Angeles. While Wentz's backup, Nick Foles, was able to come off the bench and rally the Eagles from a 3,531 deficit to a 4,335 victory, it left folks around the league focused on two interesting questions. One, can Foles lead the Eagles, thought by some to be the best team in the league prior to the Wentz injury, to a Super Bowl? And two, if Wentz was in fact the presumptive leader in the 2017 MVP chase, which many believe he was, who will be the season's MVP with Wentz now unable to go in the final 3 games and playoffs? Of course, there is precedent for backup quarterbacks leading the clubs to Super Bowls, with the most famous examples being Jeff Hostetler stepping in for Phil Simms with the Giants and Tom Brady taking the baton for the wounded Drew Bledsoe and Wally Pipping him. It is safe to say Foles will never be mistaken for Brady, but with a 2013 Pro Bowl campaign with the Eagles already on his resume, Foles, one could argue, is actually far more qualified than Hostetler was. While Philly is probably no longer the favorite, the Eagles should not be counted out yet. The MVP question is a lot tougher. Had Wentz played the Eagles' final 3 games at a level anywhere near his first 13 of the season, he would most likely have gotten my vote. I can't say for sure why I still won't vote for him, but is it fair to give it to him without his having to earn it 3 more times while other competitors for the award are still campaigning? Wentz was not a slam dunk. Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, Jared Goff, Le'Veon Bell, Todd Gurley, Antonio Brown, DeAndre Hopkins, Calais Campbell and Bobby Wagner are just the short list of other NFL stars having outstanding seasons. In particular, what Brady is doing at 40, even in spite of his off performance last Monday night in Miami, and Brown's dominance at the wideout spot, may prove to be historic. Not only are their individual stats and accomplishments mega impressive, but the Steelers are the only team that can match the Eagles' 112 record, with the Patriots right behind them at 103. What is too often lost in the MVP conversation is that it's not supposed to be just about piling up huge stats. That's the credential for offensive and defensive players of the year. The award is supposed to go to the player who is most valuable to one of the most successful teams in the league. Brady, Brown and Wentz, and the Pats, Steelers and Eagles all fit. But here's where it gets interesting. I've already opined above that the Eagles may still have a shot at being the best without Wentz. I'm not betting on it, but it could happen. There is no way the Patriots or Steelers are going deep in the playoffs without Brady or Brown. The MVP should be decided this Sunday. If New England wins at Pittsburgh, Brady will get my MVP vote. If the Steelers come out on top, I'm voting for Brown. Visit ProFootballWeekly.com, view latest edition.